It does feel like a little line of cocaine every day. But yeah guys, just look at today's background scenery. Whoa! That's fucking epic, isn't it? Whoa! Whoa! How bad do you want it? Huh? How bad? I'm starting to suffer.
Warning. The following stunts were performed by professionals. Do not try this at home.
What's poppin', amigos? So, I decided that I fancy a 30 days cold plunge challenge. Cold plunge! Cold plunge! I'm gonna start doing a cold plunge every day from now on for 30 days, and the challenge is to increase it every day by 1 minute.
Okay, but why? So just to clarify, I've been doing cold plunges for quite a few years now, not on a regular basis, yet I consider myself an intermediate plunger, if you want so. And at the latest, since Andrew Huberman, we've all heard of the health benefits you get from cold water exposure. I've experienced them. I know you get all of them, even if you stay in for only a few minutes. But this isn't about the health benefits for me, but rather about the mental challenge, because I'm dreaming of completing the notorious IronMan in Hawaii and traveling to the North Pole one day. So I want to slowly but steadily prepare myself for these extreme experiences. And I asked myself, what would happen if I committed myself to this 30 days cold plunge challenge? Like, I wanted to find out, what is my body capable of if I can overcome my mind's restrictions? Like, what are my body's actual limits? We're just about to find out.
And we'll start with 3 minutes, and then let's see what's gonna happen this month. So, without further ado, let's cold plunge. I'm kind of like afraid I'm gonna drop my phone, but ooh, yeah, chilly. Don't drop it, don't slip, Yannick. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's so slippy. We're in. Oh shit, the waves. Oh, really afraid of me dropping my phone. 3 minutes from now on. If you guys haven't gotten into cold plunging yet, it's all about the breathing, all about the breathing.
A few minutes later.
Oh yeah, and if you think the ocean here in Cape Town is warm, you're so fucking wrong. I don't know if it's coming from the Antarctica. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it definitely feels like it is. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Fresh. Feeling fresh. That was day 1. See you tomorrow. All right, day 3, 5 minutes here in Llandudno with my mate Robert. Let's go! It's not connected.
On action!
Day 6, 8 minutes. Today we're joined by my gorgeous girlfriend, Isabel. Hello Isabel! How long are you gonna stay in?
10 minutes.
Someone's challenging me. Instead of doing the 9 minutes, we're doing the 10 minutes. Fair enough.
5 minutes later.
It's you versus you. How bad do you want it? Huh? How bad?
Not as bad as you.
It's all a mental game. All a mental game. How toxic masculine am I? Yes. All right, back from an adventurous Table Mountain hike with Alice. If you know, you know. We're now on the other side of the city, so no access to the ocean, but we got this pool. So we'll take that for today. It's not heated, but neither is it as cold as the ocean, but still a nice one for a cold plunge. All right. All right, day 10, and for the first time we are plunging at the end of the day while the sun is setting. Ooh, what a scenery. And I just decided we'll make it less complicated because I was getting tired of like day 7, 9 minutes. So today is day 10 and I'll do 10 minutes. From here on we'll do day 11, 11 minutes and so on, right? And yeah, we got 1/3 done by today. So time for a little recap. After 10 days of cold plunging, I'd say it definitely gives me a boost in my overall well-being. It's still tough to get into the water, but it does get easier, definitely. Like willpower is increasing. And if you're into the science of cold water immersion, you might have heard of the cocaine connection.
The increase in dopamine from cold water exposure of this kind was comparable to what one sees from cocaine.
It does feel like a little line of cocaine every day. Nice little dopamine booster. But yeah, the toughest part is still to come. So let's see how the next 20 days are gonna be. But yeah guys, just look at today's background scenery. Whoa, that's fucking epic, isn't it? Day 11, check. Day 12, check. Cold Plunge. Day 30 with my fellow IronMan Willie, done. Or something. Connecting with the element of water on a daily basis, it just does something with you. Highly recommended. Day 19, check. So by now it's become quite meditative. Actually, it's a proper additional morning meditation, which I really enjoy. The only thing I'm worried about by now is that my dick is gonna freeze to death. Yeah. If you could see my dick now, uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. And that's when things started to go south. My body started to get tighter and tighter. I needed more yoga and stretching. Plus, every now and then I had to take a nap during the day as it felt like my body needed more rest to deal with the stress I put on it every morning. And right after the plunges, I often found myself in this survival mode, like super present, my mind extremely hyper aware, also a bit dizzy at times. And yeah, as winter apparently began to settle in South Africa and the temperatures started to drop, it became, let's say, a proper challenge. Now, those are proper conditions. Heavy rain, thunderstorm. Now we talking, bruh.
The struggle is real. It never gets any easier. You gotta get harder.
Fuck that David Goggins masochism, man. That was just horror. But we've made it. Day 25. Day 26. And it's getting tough. I'm starting to suffer. But a toxic masculine man needs to do what a toxic masculine man needs to do.
Toxic masculinity is a term that was invented by women nobody wants to fuck to describe the men that the women do want to fuck.
Day 27. This guy keeps executing. This is what toxic masculinity looks like. No matter the condition.
Alright, back from my first failed plunge. What happened? Well, after 5 minutes in the water, my chest started to tighten up and it got more and more intense. So after 20 minutes plus minus, I gave myself the allowance to quit it for today. Might be associated with me having gotten only 3-4 hours of sleep last night, of having had a pretty intense boxing session at 6 a.m. this morning, and having already cycled 20k this morning as well. So just a precaution, and I guess we'll be back on track tomorrow morning. On the way to one of the very last plunges, and I think I made quite an interesting observation, because as I feel like I've gained weight, I was definitely having more and more intense cravings the last couple of days, and I would argue that's because my body, because of the cold he's daily exposed to, he's trying to build up more fat reserves, more fat deposits to deal with the cold. So I guess a little downside from this challenge, but we'll finish strong. Day 29, and it seems like nature has decided to really challenge me towards the end, but I guess that's what I signed up for, and at least I got this whole pool for myself. So let's go.
Ready for the final!
The day has come, the day of the last dance. And I felt like I fancied a special challenge for this special occasion. So I decided I'm gonna be aiming for 30 to 60 minutes in the water this morning. Disclaimer, I'm not gonna be torturing myself. I took 2 days off as advised. I feel perfectly healthy. And yeah, I just wanna find out. I'm just curious about the final limits of my body. Without further ado, let's go for one last dance. All right, here we go.
One eternity later.
He actually might gonna make it.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
3, 2, 1. Yay! Woo!
Yep, I really made it. And with that, I ran straight over to the mobile sauna. My skin was burning. I was shivering like I've never shivered before. But I was also super focused and euphoric. And that's probably why it's gotten so addicting over the last 4 weeks. So much that after I had taken a few days off to give my body a break, I was almost craving to go cold plunging again. Thus, I had to get my shot of cold water again. Just feeling so present, so peaceful, so good. But don't worry, I'm now back on something between 5 and 20 minutes every other day.
So, time for a little recap. Was this challenge a healthy thing to do? Probably not. Was it a valuable experience which I will benefit from in all areas of life? Without a doubt. Because everything in life worth having will at some point demand some form of struggling, maybe even suffering, whether it's a deep, meaningful relationship or a successful and fulfilling business. And experiences like these are how you build confidence and trust in yourself, in your capabilities and your resilience. That said, I'd like to leave you with a quote from Neil Donald Welch. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Obviously, please consult your doctor first if you consider doing anything alike, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next masochistic challenges. Let me know in the comments whether you think I'm an egoic idiot or a super cool alpha male. GG.